Hello everyone and welcome back to more Steven Plays Starfield. On the last episode, we finally moved forward with the main quest, which was to come to Constellation. And we're here, and now they want me to put my piece of the artifact into this hole. But what is this? What is this thing? Constellation Guide 01 permanently reduces fall damage 55%. Take. Skill bonus acquired. So in Fallout 4, it was magazines. In Skyrim, it was books. And it looks like in this game, it could be posters. So I need to be on the lookout for some of these posters. Let's place the artifact here, shall we?
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godric?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
All right, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
400 experience points sends me straight to level 4. Cool. Well, that's exciting. So I got the skill point. I actually can't put it into persuasion because I have to succeed in 5 speech challenges to even be able to do that. So I could put it into like a different thing. Obviously combat would be helpful. Oh, there's shotgun certification. Science, astrodynamics, geology, medicine, surveying. And then there's tech, security. I already have ballistics and piloting as part of the space trucker. Security, I believe, is for the Digilocks. And then boost pack training. You can now utilize boost packs. Specialized training and innovations in personal mobility systems have allowed for unfeathered exploration on alien worlds. So I don't think I can even use the boost packs unless I have boost pack training. So if that's true, then I probably want to do this because I want to be able to fly. Flying is great. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my skill point here. I need to now boost jump 10 times while in combat to get access to rank 2. So, neat. So now I can use the boost pack. And they gave me a thing with boost pack, a suit, but I feel like I also... Did I have one? Did I imagine that? This is my space suit. Tunnel mining pack. This is it. So there's a Constellation pack. It's a basic boost pack. Pirate survival pack. Sturdy deep core pack. And then tunnel mining pack. All right. I understand. And these have a relative heaviness to them. They're about 6 kilograms. All right. I don't have to make this decision now, but now I can, like when I'm out in space, I can fly. I guess I could probably put my suit on here and fly around here also. I don't know if it works quite like that.
Hey, have you been up to the Eye recently?
I haven't needed to go up there in a bit. Why?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it. Up there all alone for so long.
Some people love that kind of space. Pun intended. It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full-time.
Constellation,
Okay,
the
one at a
artifacts.
time. One at a time.
That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now.
Yeah.
I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Oh, you have a lot. How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
He's not dead. The vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon.
I mean, sometimes when I'm very, very tired and I haven't had enough sleep, I do hallucinate chiptune music. It's a real Steven fact. Barrett saw something too?
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
So there's a reasonable explanation.
There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions.
What is it this time?
Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head
You
upstairs.
got me around, Ms. Moore.
Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
Nonsense, Walter.
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Interesting. So not well known. That thing is very cool. Oh, they got their own little bar. This is a nifty place. They have a lot of chairs for not having very many members.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now, let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
This is a pretty big place, too. I like the artwork. Moments like this, I am grateful that I'm playing with, like, a controller.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
This is a nice room. And it's my room, man. I love that. It comes equipped with chair and tablet, pen, obviously a bed, a cocktail mixer, Chardonnay, plus 12% persuasion chance for 5 minutes. You get some storage. It's nice. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I just grabbed it. I was like, yeah, give me that. It's the case for the watch. I probably don't need that. Actually, I don't need that. I don't need that. It's not heavy. I just don't need it. Property of Constellation. So I'm just gonna put this back up here. Yeah, I don't need to carry that with me. Sure. Let's take a quick nap. Because that'll give us XP bonus. Get 10% more XP. Unlock inaccessible. So yeah, I'm curious if it counts as stealing from your comrades, because like the game's main quest clearly takes place around like the concept of Constellation, and it just seems really wild if you could steal from these people, because if you create a problem with this quest line, it feels like you wouldn't be able to finish the game. So it doesn't look like things count as stealing here. But I do want to like inspect some of this stuff. Everyone's got a very different style. This person's got double doors. Oh, this is the common room, that's right. They said this was the common room, but it does have a bed. People don't... No, this is the common room. This is it. Okay, this looks nice. People have really runny noses. We have to have tissues in every single room. Storage closet. It's... I mean, I like looking around anyway, because I don't know what's there, but also the game is very pretty. Like, such huge graphical leaps over some of the previous Bethesda games that you can't help but want to like see what everything looks like. Staple gun, utility knife. May not be anything of note. Oh, there's a gym. There's dumbbells. Old Earth baseball. Oh, there's text there, but it's extremely hard to read. Circa 1978, Old Earth, Boston. Did not mean to melee that. Did not mean... what button? How do I... Nope. Nope, that's not... Nope. There's always ways to rotate these things. Nope. There it is. Okay, got it. All right. Just gonna put this back. There we go. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? What was that? Is that Starlocked board game? That's mine. A deck of cards. I'm just checking out all these places. If I leave the doors open, I'll remember. Oatmeal. Oat clusters. A very dusty... This hasn't been used in a while. Drink pack. White wine. That's a very high value. Okay. Just gonna continue. Oh, there's a lot of equipment in here. Sure. Give me all of these things. I can always give it to Vasco if I want. Some pharmaceutical lab here. Oh my god, it's another Wilby. I like blushes. Alright, molecular extractor. That's not anything. Okay, there's... skin cream bottle. So this is someone's room. And if I went in all of the door, leaving the doors open is how I know where I've been, because this place is very... And I bet you anything that there's no map, because there was not a map before. Like, star map... well, the star map doesn't even show me... Like, there used to be maps inside of buildings, and not even having that is like, that's a very odd choice. It feels a bit like a step backwards. A fancy compass. Soil oh, okay. Sorry, I understand. Like soil. Yeah, so like dirt. In my brain, I was like, that's just where someone's pooping there. Someone's diary. Seems like just yesterday I was pulled into this exciting new organization, Constellation. We would push the boundaries of human knowledge and experience by exploring farther into space than anyone had before. For all into the Starfield. God, I was so young. We all were, but I was the youngest of all. Now here we are on the brink of disaster. The colony war may be over, but the settled system seems to just be waiting for the next one. Exploration is now at best quaint, at worst irrelevant. Fortunately, and it was no small feat, I've managed to put together a list of potential new members. They are Irvin Madani, young biologist and physician from the Freestar Collective, Barrett, no last name, promising young physicist from the UC, a colorful character to say the least, Alice Campbell, woman of action and pilot, claims to have flown every type of ship at least once. Russell Luther, astronomer and former Freestar Collective military, argumentative by effective. Visola Chen, a philosopher, historian, specializes in humanity's early days of space exploration. Jintao Min, dedicated to finding truth among the stars. Neon hitman rumors are troubling. With any luck, this new blood will be just what Constellation needs to keep going, maybe, hopefully. From the personal diary of Aja Mamasa, former Constellation chair.
Well then, keep up the good work.
Yes, Walter Stroud. I will.
Nothing else. What is this? Wow. I don't need to, like, take all of these things and sell them. I'm sure that I will have plenty of money in a very small amount of time. I don't have to steal everything I see. Credit stick. Report on Constellation. That's interesting. This doesn't have audio. The following is an excerpt from 2283 SSNN News report about Constellation's near collapse. And although Constellation's relevance has been a subject of much debate amongst the New Atlantis intelligentsia, the disappearance of founder Sebastian Banks was a blow most felt the organization couldn't survive. In fact, Constellation's disbanding seemed imminent until member Chloe Bao changed her vote in the 11th hour, thus ensuring the group's continued operation, at least for the time being, as well as her unexpected appointment to the position of chair. So the founder disappeared. Sebastian Banks. That name might be important. That's a fair bit of free money. I'm in Constellation, and I am going to, like, need that money to do, like, Constellation things. Sebastian Banks' speech. The following is an excerpt of Constellation founder Sebastian Banks' stirring 2276 speech to United Colonies leadership about the importance of continued space exploration. That is why, my esteemed peers, I beseech you, do not forego the dreams of humanity only to plunge civilization into an endless nightmare. The settled system stands once more on the brink of war, and for what? A dispute over space? The cosmos is infinite, and yet, like our earthbound ancestors, we have become selfishly obsessed over what we consider ours. At our core, are we a race of conquerors? Of warriors? No, my friends. If nothing else, humans are explorers. So let us continue exploring. Now is the time to venture beyond the imagined borders of the settled systems and fulfill the dreams of humanity. For if we continue down this path, funding only war and not exploration, I fear there will be no one left to remember why we fought in the first place. That sounds good. That sounds good. I wonder what happened to Sebastian. I'm not sure.
I trust you're still satisfied with your choice to join Constellation.
It's a dream come true, Sarah.
Earthbound.
Just making sure. Bright young girl like you, there are no shortage of opportunities.
Okay, maybe not every single day is a dream come true, but the work we're involved in, the discoveries we're making.
And I was also told I could just have drinks for free. Oh, here's a journal. Sir Livingston's. Sir Malcolm Livingston's appointment to the role of Constellation Chair was controversial, to say the least, as he essentially bought his way into the position. Nevertheless, Banks' contributions to the organization were substantial, as evidenced by this excerpt from his personal journal. In time, the others will come to accept me as chair, I'm sure. Until then, I remain committed to improving this organization to the best of my abilities. And if those improvements rely even more on my already considerable monetary contributions, then so be it. I agreed we needed a robot, but disagreed with the purchase of a newer Model A. Lunar robotics is a shadow of what it once was. Instead, I managed to procure an original Model A, manufactured on the moon. Bought him for a song, found him rusting in some junk heap in Aquila City. I'm having him refurbished as I write this, and in a couple days, he'll be as good as new. I've decided to name him Vasco, and like his namesake, I imagine he'll be as flawed as he is effective. My next step is renovating the lodge. Sebastian Banks has the good sense to name the building appropriately, but it's time to inject a bit of old-world grandeur. If we are to be the gatekeepers of art, science, culture, and exploration, our headquarters must express that. It's time I called in some favors and searched in those hidden corners of the settled systems to procure the things that would truly make this place come alive. There are some treasures from old Earth that desperately need an appropriate home. Constellation seems neat. It really does. Like, there's a fair bit of people that really want to make this work. Dracula's worth $565. And so begins Bram Stoker's 1897 masterpiece Dracula, a book that would define horror for generations to come. The origin of species. Darwin's theory on the origin of species on Earth continues through 14 full chapters, ranging from biology to geography and everything in between. Moby Dick! And so continues Melville's classic tale of revenge and obsession for a total of 341 pages. Charles Dickens' third novel is the tale of a young man who struggles to support his family after his father inadvertently plunges them all into poverty, then dies. I will take these books. They don't weigh anything, and they are worth money, and I might sell them in case I need some money. Just because, again, I'm working for Constellation, and I'm allowed to do that. Here's a cooking station. I haven't seen a cooking station yet, have I? No, there's one on the ship. There's one on the ship. I've seen that before. And I do believe at this point, I feel confident that I have seen all of the things that there are to see. I'm pretty sure about this. There's nothing in here. Strangely, nothing in there. We are good to go. A+ job, Steven. you looked in all the rooms and took things that weren't nailed down that you felt like you could benefit from. Perfect. What was this? Unlocked with the lodge key. Oh, this takes you outside. Okay. So that goes outside. This is very cool. I do really like the art. Oh. Oh, there's a lot more. There's a lot more down here. Taking more med packs. Pharmaceutical lab. Tomato. Lettuce, onion. So there's another cooking station down here. A weapon workbench. That's new. This is how we get mods for weapons. So if I wanted to upgrade my pistol, we would be able to change things. So optic, muzzle, so I could make like a silencer maybe? Like a suppressor. So I need more tantalum and some polymer. Got it. Just in general, I'm probably not going to be able to do a whole lot until I get some stuff. I could get a compensator. This increases stability and hip fire accuracy at the cost of long range accuracy. I'm not actually that interested in that. Okay. Again, we're barely into the game, so this will all make more sense later, but the fact that we have access to these is nice. This is a spacesuit workbench. So you can update and put mods on all these things. Constellation pack. Installed component. So what can you do with these? Basic boost pack. You can take it off, which I don't want to do. Increased power output. And then there's also just additional things for like extra capacity or an oxygen reserve. Plus 10% oxygen capacity. Oh, I can actually install that. Neat. Probably don't need that right this second. Oh, you can also do skins. Constellation skin. Yeah, give me that. Doesn't cost anything. This mod requires no components to install. We'll do it. I should probably also equip that one, because if I look at my inventory for my packs, the Constellation pack has a damage resistance of 39, which is like miles above everything else. Thermals, corrosive. So let's go ahead and equip this. This is, some of these are just like a little bit better for like energy stuff, but like damage resistance, this is high. And it's so shiny. Neat. Okay. Cool. Industrial workbench. The industrial workbench allows you to create basic manufactured components, which can be used for building structures for your outposts and crafting mods for your weapons and equipment. Makes sense. So you can make frame. Okay. The game is deep. There are many, many things that you can do, but I don't need to do them all right this second. Oh, there's a mission board in here too. My God, there's so much to this place. Constellation is very big. Very, very big. There's also a bunch of money laying around, which I don't mind taking. Oh, there's a film. Forever Human. February 2nd. Kepi! Hey, Kepi! Hello, Kepi. Well, actually, that's a calico, but from far away, it looks like Kepi. I like plushies. All right, we're going to take that. There's a bench to sit. 2 dates for Darla. There's a lot of plushies in here. Is this a kid's room? Is there this is owned. Oh, I'm definitely taking plushes from a child. What child lives here? I haven't seen a child. Why does the child have a staple gun? Muzzle in me. It's very cute. Cube. Money. Again, this is for the betterment this is definitely for the betterment of Constellation. It's fine. Oh, there's a bathroom. Space toilet. Man, it's the frickin' future, and we don't have, like, bidets everywhere. We just got, like... We haven't figured out the best way to wipe your butt. We just still have paper. Incredible. Nothing of interest in here. Oh. A master level lock to get whatever fancy spacesuit this is. Yeah, we should have a laser bidet by now. It's a low level laser that just blasts the excrement away. There's nothing else in here. This is a cool room though, because like for one, it's got like this artwork, but then also this is of interest. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. The well. Huh, that's one of the districts. That's curious. Okay. Alright, I've seen all of this. Oh, wait. Are these guns? These are the same gun? These are the same gun. Okay. The Coachman is a shotgun. Where will I put you, Coachman? Up. Yeah. Cool. Very excited about that. This also has a lot of it. I should take this and sell the other one. Like, that's a lot. If I'm going to sell those books anyway, I should sell that because that's just a ton of additional cash. Lot of shotgun shells that I just missed when I walked past here the first time. You gotta remember that if I want to, I can scan and it'll just point stuff out to me too. Like, I missed this. I have a Grendel, but these are worth a ton of money, so they're coming with me. Is there anything else I missed? I really gotta, like, pay closer attention. I think I'm good, though. This is a component. These are components? Yeah, I'll take these. Cool. What was this? Research lab. I think I've seen the research lab before. I also missed this. Just more money. There's so much stuff just in front of me, but, you know, Bethesda games are always so loaded down with stuff that it can be hard to even notice it all. Alright, let's head back upstairs, because we were still talking to folks. Alright, I also wanted to chat with some of the other folks here. This is not something that I can see. There's not like a zoom in button, unfortunately.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
If that was an apology, you can do better.
I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your character. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
CB McCoy. Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects. If you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
What's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
You think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I haven't hit my head recently, if that's what you're asking.
Not exactly, no. But I suppose it doesn't matter. You saw something. Barrett saw something. That's an unlikely coincidence. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
This is, not where I'd expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Fair enough.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Mateo.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here.
That's really nice.
I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
You think this was a religious experience?
Not necessarily, no, but it does kind of have the hallmarks of one, doesn't it? I'm certainly not gonna rule it out just yet.
Maybe I'm just going crazy.
You're not, okay? Barrett saw something too, and believe me, if he was willing to admit to it, it was a big deal. Just remember that you're not going through this alone. We're right here with you. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
And these artifacts all came out of caves.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Interesting.
Take care of yourself.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
More soil. We like soil around here. We got a map here. A ship. Oh. Missed this. Oh, very cool. Fiber. I need more fiber in my diet. I guess I can scan, right? It'll just reveal instantly. I think that was the only thing I could take here. Dish rag, dinner plate, sandwich. Oh God! Sorry, CB McCoy's learning about doors. Alright, I've chatted with everyone.
Can I help? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
How well known is Constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
And what exactly do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks.
Yeah.
He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
And what do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
A chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Sarah will be locked as your follower if you continue. There's one thing I want to do on my own first. Actually, do I get paid?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
There's something I need to take care of first.
Go ahead. Just don't take too long or my contact's information might go bad.
All right. I've seen everything I need to see here in Constellation. I've taken the stuff that I need to take. There are some things that I can sell, which is, very important. However, knock on wood, I think before I continue on with this, I want to take care of the art dealer, get the art from Zoe Kaminsky. So that is what I am going to be taking care of next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for more Steven Plays Starfield.